screen.
What's up? What's up? Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're going to have to start this off again.
What's up, America?
Please, please, please share this out because the other link got deleted. So I'm going to introduce our special guest for this evening. And please, everybody, if you could share it out real quick before I introduce him, we're going to start sharing this out to make sure that everybody can see it. If you could share it out too.
Okay, of course.
It's there.
Share it out real quick before I introduce him. We're gonna start. Okay, share it out.
We're official.
Yeah, go back in. I'm gonna go back in and tag real quick. No, you shared it out. Okay, give us one quick second. I'm gonna introduce Jose Burdie. Jose.
Hello. How you guys doing? First of all, thank you, Krista. You guys, both of you are amazing. It's my honor, actually. It's not even you yourself. It's just like you girls. Trust me. This is about you guys. What you guys are doing is just tremendous. Just the value that you guys are giving, every Tuesday is unbelievable. And
Awesome.
well, yeah, Jose Burdie. I'm from New York originally, but now living in Manassas, Virginia. Loving the fact that I moved out here because my whole life completely changed since I moved out here. And I'm just really intrigued with what Krista got for us today. That's about it for now. Let's see what you girls got for me.
All
I'm
right.
really excited.
Well,
That's
we are too. Super excited. We want to talk to you. We want to know what it is Jose Burdie does. You are an entrepreneur extraordinaire. This, for those who are watching who don't know us, obviously I'm Krista Campbell extraordinaire. This is Tiffany extraordinaire. And I want to know what Jose Burdie extraordinaire does.
I would never guess.
Ever.
Never. Would never have guessed that.
So go ahead, tell us your story.
Tiffany, sorry. I've been socializing myself with so much people that I'm actually being mentored by someone and actually finding ways to remember people's names 100% because I believe that a person's name is the biggest thing that they have. Like, that's can never be taken from you. And if people always remember your name, they care. And I'm sorry I didn't remember your name. I mean, I love being honest. That's something about me that I treasure, and I'm gonna do that to the day I die. What do I do? Well, there's a lot of things between in that subject. What is that I do? I mean, when I ask myself that, I really ask myself, what don't I not do?
We're going to get into one of those conversations.
I love it might, who knows? I love connecting with people, really. And I love entrepreneurship because it teaches us how to go back before we had all of this, all of this technology, all of this connection between all of these things now, so-called money that we use to actually buy stuff. But before there was money, people connected it through, value, simply just value. And I love that. Like, I love that concept. I believe that the more value you can bring to a market or the more value you can bring to a person or anyone, it enlarges your life and in every way. And with what I do, I really I help people find, you can say, what it is that they need. You have to develop a way to know what people want, simply. And I believe that we shouldn't throw anything at anyone because everyone needs something different. You might have something great. Like I heard, for example, someone say, imagine you have the perfect filet mignon, perfect. It could cost $500, $1,000, and you go to a restaurant where it's all vegetarian.
It's not going to sell.
Nope.
how good is what you have.
Yeah.
You have to know who it is that you're trying to get to, and all of that intriguing, the psychology of it and all of that, just is the most beautiful profession, because it is a profession, guys. This can be learned.
Mhm.
It's not, I mean, I come from a background that, I mean, whoever could be seeing this right now that know me from back then wouldn't even believe that, my conversation level has reached this level, the way I communicate, you know, the massive amount of value that I always want to give, because that's what it's about, helping who needs the help, and the world is not going to change by us feeding everybody. The world is going to change by us feeding up their minds so they'll never be hungry again. And I
Mm.
believe that. And that's what I do, if you could imply it. And I've learned the way without saying what I do by saying what I do, but it has
Well,
to come out that way, because people judge, and it's always better
It
to
is. People do judge, and but, well, seriously though, I want to tell a little bit. We've known each other for about 3 years, and we've
Okay.
kind of connected speaking about spiritual things. And I know that I started really noticing what you were doing when you started with this 30-day challenge. So talk to us about that 30-day challenge, because that's when I really started paying attention. I've known you for quite some time, and when I started seeing your videos every day, I was like, what is he doing? I started listening, and with that 30-day challenge is when I really started to get to know things about you, like personally, because you were sharing a lot of information.
Okay. Can I get a little scientific first, and then really answer the question that you're asking me, because I feel like it's the ground of everything we do. See, if you start asking yourself these questions, you shall find what you seek. But if you're always seeking for the fruit instead of seeking for the plant that's giving the fruit, then your information is incomplete. Think about it. People want to fix the product that's coming out of a tree, which is the offspring, you can say. And they beat on the fruit to try to fix the fruit. That makes no sense. You have to go to the root of the problem. So, what's the root of the problem to me? It's simple. It's the way you see yourself. And to a certain extent, science explains, if people believe in quantum mechanics, but it's not even a basis anymore of if people believe or not in quantum mechanics. See, quantum mechanics explains the basics of an atom bomb. If you don't believe in quantum mechanics, I'm gonna do a little research and I'm gonna put a bomb, an atom bomb, right here in Virginia, and let me see who believes in it or not, and who's gonna stay there and hang out to see it explode. So when they speak of these concepts, it's not if we want you to believe or not. It's just that's what it is. They already know what creates all this mass, and there's tests that's been done on it, and it agrees with the fact that, my friend, scientifically, you are the one creating all of this. That's where all the sayings come from, that you have the power within you for you to create it. See, I put myself in a level where I look for so much research, and I've conquered so much of my fears, because there's only one way of conquering your fear. See, you could buy systems, you could buy everything you want to buy. The only way to learn how to swim is to jump in the pool. There's no psychology to this. There's no, I'm going to buy a system of $20,000 and it's going to do it for me. There's going to be a mathematical equation that is going to give me the answer of how to take that next step when that little voice is just crushing me up in here. And that 30-day video challenge. See, I know what's coming for me, guys. I know what's coming for me, because I already wrote it down. Talk about it every day. It's all I talk about. It's all I focus on. And what you focus on, you shall get. But you really have to believe that, though. And the 30-day challenge just, it awoke it really made me understand what I really want to do for the rest of my life, and that's inspire and motivate masses, because people are going through what I was going through right now. Because what I do in my personal life, there has to be mentors to teach you how to do it. You have to be a person that has to be willing to kill your ego. It's the only way we can move forward. And the 30 days challenge, girl, to even start talking on that subject,
Oh, we're getting a little bit of interruption.
just you speak about.
Jose, I think I'm going to need you to disconnect and reconnect real quick.
Okay, so have a little fun real quick. I'll come back.
Okay. So what I think he's really talking about is, again, something I talked about the other day, which was power of positive thinking, which is focusing. Whatever you put your energy on, you get back. So whatever you put out there, the universe is like a magnet. You're bringing it back. If you're negative, you're going to get negative back. And if you put something out there that's positive, that's what you're going to get back. And that's the way that I think about things, and that's how we connected. He hasn't really gotten into like the 30-day challenge, which I really want him to dive into that, because that was really something that you get to know. He got to know a lot of people that way, and I think it really helped building your network. And that's what he does, is like really just connections. That's what social media is. It's connections. It's getting to know people and actually caring about them and being authentic.
Well, the power of positive thinking and power of positivity, what we say all the time, is so true, because once you and your mom showed me how to change my mindset and my words, then everything in my life kind of changed completely, because I started, everything that I thought was basically impossible or was going to be difficult for me to achieve or obtain. Once I changed my mindset and just decided that I was going to claim it for myself, then everything really just kind of fell right into place. So, and that's still a struggle. I mean, you have to consciously tell yourself, stop thinking negatively, stop attracting negative energy, and just put that positive spin on everything. It's going to happen. It will be mine. I will get there. I will reach those goals, and don't let anybody stop you from that.
Yeah. Well, real quick before we, Deandra joined, Idalis, and Patrick.
What's up, peeps?
What's up, Valentine? It takes retraining your mind. Absolutely. And it does take retraining your mind. And it's really, if you find yourself going in some negative direction, you have to pull yourself back, because I've done it. My mom gets on me all the time, and she's like, stop with your negative words. Start thinking, start speaking positive things into your life. Because if anything you say, it's going to come right back at you. And if that's what you want, then speak it out. I shared a video today, that it was the Bradley video that said, being grateful. Being grateful every night before you go to bed. I had a little car emergency this evening, and I'm happy. And I'm going to tell you why. My car stopped working in the Wendy's parking lot. And the reason I'm happy is because, what's up, Jose's back. We're just touching on the power of positive thinking. And I was out, literally, I'm on my way home driving. I'm like, I'm glad my car broke down, because my car's at 93,000 miles. If I had gotten up to the 100,000 mile mark, if it broke down, it wouldn't be covered under my bumper-to-bumper warranty. Everything that's wrong with it tonight, it's covered. So thank you for breaking down at 93,000 miles.
Beside the car
Right
lot.
Beside the car dealership. So
who does that ever in life?
I've called the Toyota dealership, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm like 600 feet. How can I get it over there? They're like, well, you're going to have to get it to us, but we can look at it and fix it, and you can get a rental car. So I'm happy my car broke down. I'm thankful for that experience. I'm thankful the experiences I've been going through for the last week, because it's helped me learn my lessons that I need to get where I'm going to go. So we were just talking about the positive things and kind of like explaining where we think you were headed, which is being positive, and anything you speak out into the universe is going to come right back at you. So be thankful. Be grateful for everything that you have, no matter how much you feel like it sucks. Be thankful, because if you speak it out, you're going to get it back.
One of the words that I learned how to change is I used to always say, I hope this will happen, or hope is one of the words that I got rid of, because hope really doesn't mean that you're not speaking it into existence. Once I decided to say, stop with the I hope, and I changed it to it will, and those are like more affirmative words,
Mm-hmm.
then stuff started happening and everything just kind of fell right where it was supposed to. I'm still on a journey to getting to that, ultimate goal of my goals that I have. But as long as you're moving in the direction and you speak positive mindset, I mean, we'll all get there to where we want to go.
Absolutely.
I had a question for him though. Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Oh, real quick before you do. What's up, Valentine? Thank you so much for joining. Yes, my car, it got started and I ordered a large chili. So that's what I was eating. I got hell for that because I eat organic and I was eating chili. Okay.
From Wendy's, from a fast food restaurant. I wanted to ask you, when you decided to become an entrepreneur and not really take the regular road that people are accustomed to taking, or what people tell us we should be in corporate America, what's your biggest fear, or what was your biggest fear to decide to launch into that and actually shift your mindset into entrepreneurship?
Oh, that's a good question. Thank you for that question. My biggest fear was actually knowing that I can actually do it. Like, that was really, and it still is in a way, because the voice doesn't shut up completely, but it's just how mentally strong you are to just not fight it, because fighting is not the way. Don't fight the voice. Just ignore it. Literally ignore it.
So it's awesome that you were able to go forward with that, because some people will stop what they want to go after because they're fearful of failing, or they're fearful of not reaching the ultimate goal that they want, or scared. When you have to start doing something that you're responsible for paying for yourself and you don't have that steady paycheck, that's scary for people.
And I can attest to that.
Yeah.
It is scary.
Realtor life.
Fearful is a driving factor. And I said, when I walked away from my job last year, I said, there's nothing more of a driving force than knowing you better get out there and get off your ass and make some money, because nobody's going to hand it to you. You got to get out there and freaking make it. So and I said, me having a steady income and paycheck coming in, that's not strong enough to drive me to make my next big move. Mm-hmm. So I got to get out there and just do it. Sometimes you just have to take the walk and believe with every cell in your body that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because if you don't believe it, no one else is going to believe it. And it's not going to cause you to take action.
Then you're not credible either.
No.
If you're feeling like you're doubting yourself, it's going to be very hard to get buy-in from people and then become successful. So
it is. And the reality is that really, really, no one else is going to do it for you. I mean, guys, let's be honest. When people say this, they take it as a little like, oh, okay, whatever, we're hearing this, from you network marketers or you entrepreneurs, and we're tired of you saying it. But let's be honest. Like 4 days ago, I put up a video that I was in McDonald's, and there was this girl that was showing the customers how to use this new machine where they can order themselves. Mm-hmm. And she was amazed with the fact, like really bubbly, happy, like that she was doing this. And I had a thought to myself, like I really listen to my thoughts a lot, really, like be observative of them. And I had a thought, and it was like, what's the crazy belief that what she's doing is very ironic, because she's very hyper about the exact same thing that is going to take her job.
Wow. Like,
she's really excited, and she's not understanding that machine is going to take her job. Mm-hmm. Like, why are you happy because of that? You shouldn't be. You should be looking for something else. Be looking for something. If anyone out there really wants, like, words of wisdom, and I ain't no mentor, I ain't no teacher, I ain't no nothing, but if you focus on what's going on, you're gonna know what's gonna happen in the next 5 years. Anything that a machine could do, like, that comes to your mind, psychologically, not a lot of things a machine will be able to do. But like physical work, physical type of labor, it's coming. And I really don't care if you believe in that or not. It's just something that if you was open-minded and you look, you'll notice that. And it's coming. And y'all gonna lose
Sound problems again.
jobs if y'all don't on a conversational level, your leadership level. You know that people would follow you in different ways when it comes to you building an organization or trying to raise money and learning these sort of ways to get your information out there across. Like build a group of skills. Build
I think we're broken.
Yeah.
high level amount of square. So what do you girls think? What do you girls think on that subject? Actually, like where do you see all of this going in the next 5-10 years?
Well, so I
And
think
that's crazy that I'm asking you a
Yeah.
question.
actually it started though, because if you take a look at grocery stores and like Walmarts and Targets, everybody has self-checkout lines. So everything is becoming automated. When you go to airports now, they encourage customers to go to the kiosks to do self-check-ins. Everything has become self-checkout, check-in. You know, even this started years ago, because when I was little, I remember my parents driving in the gas stations and everything, all the gas was pumped for you. You didn't get out of your car and pump your own gas. I mean, that was a job, and those guys made tips off of pumping.
Wow.
Then it shifted to you did your own gas, you paid inside. Then it became credit card machine swipes right at the pump. So everything is pay yourself. And that has removed jobs from individuals for years. We've been transitioning through that. So I do think that a lot of stuff is going to go. I mean, even at airplanes right now, they're basically autopilot. Yes, you have pilots flying them.
I always wanted a pilot flying in.
I fly all the time. I fly all over the country. Pretty much up until recently, I was on an airplane every single week. And the amount of time that the pilots are actually asleep or like doing other things while the plane is flying is unreal. And it happens all the time. Because they have multiple pilots up there, and one of them will be taking a nap because they're flying like extended time periods, and they're there in case something goes wrong. But they do sleep sometimes on the flights, and it's just the transition. Yeah, the transition from everything to get done yourself or having people removed and machines in place. It's crazy. So you do have to become even one step above and set yourself apart from everybody else to keep relevant, I guess.
I agree, but I also think that some things are not going to remove the human experience. And just like Tiffany said, you have to show a better value than what just doing that job.
Yeah.
I want the human experience in what I do. Yeah. I want you to build a relationship with me so you have a value in talking with me. There's something about you're purchasing one of your biggest purchases ever. And I personally wouldn't do that on my own with some computer and some instructions. That's something that I want to talk with someone. I have 1,001 questions, and if I've never done it before, I want a human being. I don't want to get on a phone and talk to a computer, because I end up cursing the computer out 9 times out of 10 because it doesn't understand what I'm saying.
The automated systems.
I hate automated phones. So there are some things that you need a human being, and I don't want just some not so customer service friendly human being. I want a real customer service friendly human being on the other end that understands my issue because I'm calling for a reason and can talk me through it and can talk me down because I just spent 15 minutes on the phone with the computer.
That's true. Yeah. I would say too.
And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say too, when you're setting yourself apart and you're growing your network or whatever, it's important to tag on to people who are like-minded and who are positive influences. They might not necessarily be a mentor for exactly what you're doing, but if you're seeing someone out there that is successful in networking and successful at growing or marketing themselves, because all these shows are basically a method to market yourself to people that you wouldn't come in contact with necessarily. You got to tag on to those people and then just build your empire even larger. There might become a conversation that you may have with someone, and you could be like, no, I have someone that I can refer you to. Exactly. And you're just building your brand, and you know, you're leveraging those relationships that you're building along the way just to make your empire even bigger.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's just you become a good connector.
Mm-hmm.
And the better you become a connector, it doesn't even have to be a business. Because people might think that I have a business. I might not even have a business.
Do you have a
I've
business?
just gotten.
You won't tell me.
Do you have a business?
You won't tell me.
Are you incorporated? Are you an LLC?
Say it again?
Are you an
Am I where?
a limited liability corporation?
No, no, no.
What's the
No.
business? Tell America.
I am a network marketing professional.
Okay.
Okay?
Before you go any further, it doesn't matter if people judge whatever. That's because they don't understand and they're not into it. And people say a lot of different things. So hold your little judgments, please, America. And don't say, I want to hear what he does, because, you know, maybe you're not into entrepreneuring that way, and that's fine. But go ahead. I want to hear.
Today they're going to know what network marketing is, because it's a concept that has to be explained in their words.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I figured out that people that explain what network marketing is, they're too professional with it. And they get too professional that some people can't relate with them, for them to understand really what it is. We do network marketing every day. It's just some smart people that really want to get paid for it. That's just what it is. It's that simple. For example, I go to the movie theaters. One movie really the last time. See, I don't have too much time to watch entertainment. I do post about entertainment stuff, and I watch it here and there, but that's not what I'm focused on. That's not gonna make me a millionaire. But anyways, let's say you went to the movie theaters and you saw, let's say, Hulk, and it was unbelievable. When you go tell someone to go see that movie, your sense of emotions is skyrocket.
Yeah.
You're not gonna feel like you're selling something. You're just recommending it so much on a level where that person is gonna say, "Man, I'm gonna have to go watch this movie because it sounds like it's that good." That's what I do. And would you feel happy if I tell you what the movie is, or if I start telling you scenes about the movie? I'm selling you the movie. Why would I do that? It's gonna kill the urge of you having curiosity and not knowing what it is that you're gonna. That's the whole excitement.
That's very true.
That's what life to me is about.
May have lost you for just a second, but it is true about the movie thing, though, because if someone goes and sees a movie and comes back excited about it and tells you about it, you're going to go see the movie.
Yeah, and if I don't want you to tell me the details, so that is a good point. He dropped off for a second, but that's a very good point, because I don't want spoilers. If I'm going to go see a movie, I want to see the movie for myself. I want you to tell me it was good. Okay, that's going to encourage me to go see it. And, you know, it goes back again to surrounding yourself with positive people. And I like to be around people that are happy. I've done network marketing myself. It's a great way to make income and meet great people. I don't think I've met anybody negative or that makes me feel bad in network marketing.
So surrounding yourself with positive and happy people is so important, because if you're around negative people and negative energy all the time, it is going to bring your own self negative energy.
Yes.
It just does. I mean, it brings you down to have to sit there and try to constantly bring somebody else up. Like, at some point, you just have to cut the negative people out of your life, because they are not going to do anything positive for you.
Are you preaching?
No, I'm just saying in general. Yeah, I should have been preaching to you for a couple weeks, but no, that's not what I'm doing. What I am doing, though, is it's important, because those people can take you away from your ultimate goals, because you're going to be so focused on trying to make them feel better about their circumstances or situation. Well, it doesn't do anything good for you.
It's like the comment that I made the other day. I got that from somebody about, if you're not contributing, you got
peace
to go
out.
Right. And that is like, you either are a giver or a taker.
Yeah.
So anybody that isn't giving is somehow draining your
They're
energy. And you feel every time if you're around somebody and you feel drained and you feel unhappy, they're stealing your energy. They're not stealing your joy. They're stealing your energy. They're draining all of your excitement and your positive thinking away. And you may have to reevaluate that situation, because that can be painful. And the more that you allow them to suck all your happiness away, you're going to become a different person, and that they distract you ultimately from your goals, but it's your decision. So you have to, that's your fault. It was, that's your fault. You have to be able to cut that umbilical cord and say, get to stepping
quickly. We're going to get to our goal this year is the first time someone sucks negative energy or makes us drown in negative energy, they're gone. Day numero uno.
Yeah. Well, Valentine says, I don't allow people in my life that try to bring death into my life, even family. That's very true. It's the same thing. I mean, it's like sucking all your energy out like a leech, sucking all the blood out of your body.
I would say it is a joy stealer, though, because when you're happy and that person or people or situation is constantly bringing you down, it is taking your joy. Because you can no longer focus on your own happiness.
No, because you're always trying to boost somebody else up, and and that takes all your excitement. It's got to be a give situation. It's okay to take your 15 minutes, but then I say put your big girl pants on and keep it moving. I told you the other day. She said something. I said, no, I put my big girl pants on. I pulled them all the way up. I'm ready to go.
I mean, I've been putting my big girl pants on since I was like 12 because I didn't really have any options. But I mean, like, you seriously have to take control of, nobody out there is going to help you get to where you need to be other than yourself and some of the people that are actually in your circle that are trying to do the same thing. And that's why we're both extraordinaires. One of us couldn't be an extraordinaire and not the other. I mean, we have to push each other.
It's like thinking. If you don't think like the people you surround yourself with, something is going to change. Either you're going to get off path or you're going to bring your other friends on board. And that's why that goes back to the Bible, where if you're not yoked the same, that goes for any relationship. If you don't think the same, you can't have a negative and a positive person. You're always going to be butting heads. One person's always going to be agitated because this person, the negative thinker's going to be like, God, she's so perky, it's annoying. And the positive person's going to be like, God, they're draining all my energy. I mean, you have to have like-minded people, because and you have to be able to think in the same way. If you don't think the same way, you're always going to butt heads, and that's why different people click.
That's true.
You said wedgie. Yeah, pulling your big girl pants all the way up may give you a wedgie, but it'll get you walking pretty fast.
right on to the next goal.
Right. So, but yeah, that was good. I guess his signal's gotten bad, but I'm glad we got to interview Jose this evening. It was very informational.
We should ask our viewers here if anybody wants to be the guest next week. And
he's back! Yay!
I was talking by myself for like an hour, keeping these people entertained while you girls came back. That is crazy.
We're good talkers.
I just kept talking. You guys disappeared.
Did we? That's awesome.
That's funny. Yeah, if anybody else would like to be on our show, we are looking for interviewees. We are the interviewers, and we would like to talk to you. If you have something of value that you can add, that you feel you can converse with us on, please reach out to us, and we'll get you on the interview.
You should have Jose be your guest next week, because I'll be in the Bahamas.
She's got something going on every week lately.
I'm taking my first ever vacation, non-sports related.
Nice.
I've never been anywhere.
You just went to Hawaii.
That wasn't vacation. That was school.
Whatever.
Hello.
You call it school. I call Hawaii vacation. Period.
Yeah.
I'm vacationing on the beach. I remember seeing feet on Facebook.
This is my first time ever with our kids where we're not taking like a sports trip, so I'm excited.
Okay. Well, I'm happy for you. I'm not jealous.
But I won't be here next Tuesday.
I would like to get in your bag, though.
I know.
I don't mind. Hey, I don't mind. I would love to be in the show. Let's go.
Well, I'd like to have you back. This is a conversation.
We're
talking about the negative energy. Having the wrong people around you will suck all the energy out like a leech. And you really need to surround yourself with the right people. And if you don't think like a lot of your friends, that's where you tend to break off. So that's why a lot of times, like the 10X Growth Con next year, I want to go because I feel like that networking is priceless. No matter how much you pay for your ticket, the people that you get to meet that think like you is absolutely priceless. You can't put a worth or value on it.
Yeah.
Did he freeze again?
He's frozen.
Darn it.
But we should probably cap it off for tonight, though. Ask if there was anybody that was interested in coming on the show for the next.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody else that's watching that would like, or if you know someone that you would like to speak with. And by the way, my home front show that I was going to interview Valentine, he's on here tonight. I'm going to interview him, I think, again on Saturday if we talked about that correctly. So we are definitely going to be rescheduling that. And anybody else that would like to, I would love to connect with you. He's back, I think. Hi, Andy. Thanks for joining. He tried to come back. But thanks again for spending your Tuesday evenings with us. We really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Please share this with a friend that you think might benefit, and help us spread the word. Apparently, what I heard was Facebook will help you go higher in the algorithms if you hit that like button and love button. So please help us out by giving us the likes and the loves. If we said something to make you angry, feel free to send us a private message. We'll address it there. But yeah, please share it out. Let everybody know. Don't be selfish with the information. And we hope you guys enjoyed.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, Merca.
Okay.